All right, let's go. Today we're diving deep into one of those rivalries, the ones that just capture everyone's imagination.
I know exactly what you mean.
Messi versus Ronaldo. I mean, those two names are basically the definition of football greatness, right?
Absolutely. But what is it that makes them so special? What's the story behind their legendary careers?
That's exactly what we're going to find out today. So buckle up whether you're a diehard football fan or just curious about these guys. Get ready for some serious insights.
It's amazing how different their paths to greatness were, like right from the beginning.
Oh yeah, totally different. Their childhoods couldn't have been more different, and it really shows in how they approach the game.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's break it down. First up, we've got Lionel Messi, the Argentine prodigy.
Messi's story is all about raw talent, for sure, but also resilience. Can you imagine being diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency as a kid?
Wow, yeah. Especially with that much potential, it must have been a huge challenge for him and his family,
Absolutely, both medically and financially.
leading to that huge decision moving to Barcelona when he was only 13,
That move was a game changer. Not only did he get the medical treatment he needed, but he ended up at Barcelona's La Masia Academy.
which is legendary, right?
Oh, absolutely
Mm.
legendary. They have this unique way of developing young players, focusing on technical skills and tactical awareness. And of course, their famous possession-based style. It was the perfect place for Messi to blossom.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, you've got Cristiano Ronaldo, born and raised in Madeira, Portugal. A completely different vibe to his story.
Ronaldo's story is all about pure determination and this incredible hunger to prove himself. Growing up in a working-class family, he basically lived and breathed football.
Honing his skills on the streets.
Exactly. You could see even then that burning desire to push himself further.
And that drive led him to Sporting CP's academy at 12 years old.
Think about that. 12 years old, leaving home to dedicate himself to football.
That's intense.
It is. And at Sporting, he just climbed the ranks, caught the eye of all the big scouts.
I mean, that talent and his work ethic, impossible to ignore.
Absolutely.
So we have these two contrasting backgrounds, two different roads leading them to the top of the football world.
Right.
And this is where things get really fascinating because their backgrounds directly influence their playing styles. Makes the rivalry even more compelling.
Totally. It's like Messi, with his La Masia roots, developed this style that's just mesmerizing. They call him the magician for a
A
reason.
magician, I love it when you see him dribble. It's like he's floating through defenders, like they're not even there.
It's a combination of things, really.
Wow.
His low center of gravity gives him incredible balance. His acceleration is like lightning, and the way he changes direction, unbelievable.
It really is something else.
He's mastered moves like La Croqueta, shifting the ball from one foot to the other so fast, it leaves defenders completely lost. It's like he's dancing with the ball.
Creating chances out of thin air.
Exactly. And then there's his passing.
Oh, the passing. Talk about laser-guided, threading the needle through defenses, setting up goals.
He sees passing lanes that other players wouldn't even dream of.
Amazing.
Now Cristiano Ronaldo, he turned into a totally different kind of player. He's a force of nature, some might say.
He's a powerhouse on the pitch. You can feel the intensity.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Over his career, he's become this incredible athlete, known for his speed, strength, how he dominates in the air.
He's not just gifted physically, though.
Yeah.
He's worked so hard to become this peak-performing machine.
That's right. And you might think his raw power is his biggest asset, but it's actually his positional awareness, his ability to anticipate the play.
I mean, his goal-scoring record is ridiculous. Scores from every angle, powerful strikes, headers.
Those bicycle kicks, though.
Oh my gosh, those bicycle kicks leave you speechless.
Seriously, it's not just about the goals, it's his drive. He's constantly pushing himself, refining his techniques, expanding his skill set.
He's played as a winger, a forward, excelled at both. So versatile.
He really is.
It's like these two players were meant to be rivals. Their contrasting styles created this perfect storm of competition. And what better place for this rivalry to play out than La Liga?
Right.
Messi at Barcelona, Ronaldo at Real Madrid.
But the Barcelona-Real Madrid rivalry is already legendary, right? So much history, regional pride, even politics tied in there.
Wow, yeah.
And then you add Messi and Ronaldo leading the charge for their clubs. It's like adding fuel to the fire.
Totally. They dominated La Liga for almost a decade. Every El Clasico match became a global event.
Oh, yeah. Those clashes were electric. Moments of brilliance, tactical genius.
Tell me about some of their most legendary encounters.
There was one match in 2012. Messi scores 2 goals. One was this unbelievable free kick, and Ronaldo answers with a goal of his own.
Intense.
It was. But Barcelona ended up winning. The atmosphere, though, you could cut the tension with a knife.
I can only imagine. It wasn't just about the goals, though, was it? It was this psychological battle between them.
Absolutely. They pushed each other, always trying to outdo the other.
So fascinating.
They were like titans in a chess match, analyzing each other, trying to predict the next move. Their rivalry didn't just elevate their own game, it elevated the entire league.
And it wasn't just La Liga, right? They also faced each other on the international stage,
Right.
leading their national teams, Argentina and Portugal.
Now, those matches carried a different kind of weight. It wasn't just club pride, it was national honor. The hopes and dreams of entire nations on their shoulders.
And those international matches had their own share of drama.
Oh, for sure.
I remember the 2019 Copa America semifinal. Messi's Argentina beat Ronaldo's Portugal.
Oh, yeah. That was a tense one.
So much determination on both sides.
The stakes were so high, the pressure was intense. Those international battles added a whole other layer to their rivalry, showcasing their leadership and how they perform under pressure.
For sure. Speaking of international stages, can we just talk about the sheer amount of awards these two have racked up?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, their trophy cabinets must be overflowing. Ballon d'Ors, Golden Boots, UEFA Men's Player of the Year awards. It's mind-blowing.
It really is. It speaks volumes about their dominance, for such a long time.
Especially the Ballon d'Or. It became like their personal battleground. For anyone who might not know, the Ballon d'Or is awarded to the best male footballer in the world each year, voted on by international journalists.
Right.
And for over a decade, it was Messi and Ronaldo, back and forth, always recognized as the top two.
Think about that. For over a decade, at the very top, pushing each other, redefining what it meant to be a football superstar.
It's crazy. And it's not just the quantity of awards, right?
Yeah.
Some of those wins are incredibly significant.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Well, take Messi's 7th Ballon d'Or win in 2021.
Record-breaking.
Exactly. A lot of people said that solidified his claim as the greatest of all time, especially after leading Argentina to their first Copa America title in almost 30 years.
Oh, yeah. After 28 years, to be exact, it was huge.
It was more than just individual achievement, It captured the heart of a nation.
For sure. But then you've got Ronaldo with his 5 Ballon d'Or awards, each one a different chapter in this amazing career.
Right. From those early days at Manchester United, bursting onto the scene, to all those record-breaking goals at Real Madrid, each award tells a story of dedication, never giving up, and that pursuit of excellence.
Absolutely. And let's not forget about the Golden Boot Award, given to the top scorer in Europe's major leagues.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Both Messi and Ronaldo have won it multiple times, showing how consistent they were season after season, finding the back of the net.
Scoring goals like it's nothing.
And when you consider who they were playing against, the best defenders in the world, it's even more incredible.
It's truly remarkable, their goal-scoring ability. But their impact goes way beyond the pitch,
Yeah, for sure.
They're global icons, huge influence in branding, endorsements, even philanthropy.
They've become so much more than athletes. Their faces are everywhere, millions of followers on social media, and they use their platform to raise awareness for important causes.
Absolutely. They've really shown that athletes can be role models, using their platform to make a difference, inspiring people on and off the field.
I think that says a lot about their character, all that fame and fortune. But they haven't forgotten where they came from. They're using their influence to do good.
Definitely.
But with all their accomplishments, there's one question that just keeps coming up, igniting debates among football fans everywhere.
Oh, I know the one.
Who is the greatest of all time?
The Geo-8.
The Geo-8, exactly.
It never ends, does it? And for good reason. Both Messi and Ronaldo have done incredible things, breaking records, winning trophies, inspiring generations of players.
It's like comparing apples and oranges,
Exactly. With Messi, you see this natural talent, that instinct, the way he controls the ball, creating these moments of pure genius, like poetry in motion. He makes it look so effortless.
It's unreal. Sees passes no one else can. And those dribbling skills are mesmerizing.
They say it's like the game slows down for him.
Wow.
Yeah, that ability to manipulate the ball, to weave through defenses, and somehow conjure up goals from impossible situations.
It's like magic, really. But then you have Ronaldo, whose work ethic and dedication are legendary, always pushing himself to be better.
That's right. He's transformed himself physically, mentally, tactically, never satisfied, always wants more. And it shows in his goal-scoring record, which is just incredible.
So impressive.
He's a true example of hard work paying off. Didn't just rely on talent. He worked on his skills, his physique, studied the game constantly.
Yeah, he's the complete package, a true goal-scoring machine. Any position, any part of his body, he can find the back of the net.
That's true.
They've both broken record after record. Their trophy cabinets are full. But I think the Jouet debate goes beyond just numbers.
It does, doesn't it?
It's about the impact they've had on the game, the inspiration, the legacy they'll leave behind. You're absolutely right. It's about elevating the sport, pushing each other to new heights, inspiring young players all over the world. They've shown what's possible with talent, hard work, and belief.
It's been amazing to witness two players this good, competing at this level for so many years. They've redefined football, pushed the boundaries, captivated fans everywhere. It's crazy how they've just kept going,
I know, right?
defying expectations, proving age is just a number. It's amazing how they've adapted their games, stayed at the top for so long.
Well, they're both ultimate professionals, dedicated to fitness, always wanting to learn and evolve. They haven't just sat back and relaxed. They've actively looked for ways to get better, to keep their careers going.
It's inspiring, really, like for anyone in any field.
Yeah,
That growth mindset, that commitment to pushing yourself.
definitely. It's a testament to perseverance and never settling, always challenging yourself.
So maybe we'll never definitively answer that question.
Yeah.
Who is the GOAT? But we can all agree that Messi and Ronaldo have left their mark on the sport.
Oh, absolutely. They've redefined what's possible in football, inspired so many young players, captivated fans all over the world with their own unique styles.
And their rivalry, it's been a gift to football, hasn't it?
It has.
Pushing each other to reach heights they might not have achieved on their own. It's a testament to the power of competition, the magic that can happen when two incredible talents clash.
It's important to remember their legacy isn't just about winning or losing, goals or trophies.
Yeah,
It's about the joy they've brought to millions of people, the memories they've created, how they've impacted football culture globally.
they're more than just footballers at this point. They're global icons, role models. They've used their platform to make a real difference, and that's something special.
Absolutely.
And even when they do eventually retire, their influence will be felt for years to come.
Oh, for sure. Their stories will be told over and over again, inspiring future generations to chase their dreams and strive for greatness.
Before we wrap up this deep dive, I have one last question for you. Do you think Messi and Ronaldo could have reached these incredible heights without each other? Was their rivalry, that constant back and forth, the key ingredient that pushed them to become two of the greatest?
That's a really interesting question. It's hard to say for sure, but there's no doubt that their rivalry pushed them both to be better, to constantly innovate and improve their game.
Yeah, it's like they brought out the best in each other, even if it was through that fierce competition.
Right, maybe their rivalry was the spark that ignited their full potential, creating this perfect storm of talent, ambition, and pure determination. As we reflect on their journeys, it makes you think, maybe the greatest rivalries are also the most beautiful collaborations.
Well said. And if you want to dig even deeper into this captivating rivalry, explore different viewpoints, and get into those passionate debates, you need to check out Voyoff.
Oh, absolutely. Voyoff is an amazing platform, You can find in-depth analysis, fan discussions, and tons of information on everything football. It's the perfect place to keep exploring the Messi-Ronaldo debate and share your own thoughts.
You can find them at https.voiceoff.ma. Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the Messi-Ronaldo rivalry. It's been a journey exploring contrasting styles, legendary matches, and a shared legacy that'll forever shape the world of football.
Thanks for joining us on this exploration. Until next time, keep that passion for football alive and never stop looking for those moments of brilliance that make this sport so captivating.